Obviously, you've moved into the starting role with Precious out, and he'll miss the next 2 games. I'm just wondering if that affects the way you go into games or the impact you got to have on them right off the bat. You've had great starts the last 2 games. Just wondering how you're adapting to that.
I don't know. I think I treat the game the same way. There's a lot of little things that I had to fix anyway coming off the bench or starting. So those are the things I'm focusing on next section, kind of consistent D and taking a good shot. So I think starting or coming off the bench is still the same job that I had to do, but maybe more on the preparation, be ready off the start so we don't start with a 10-0 run or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Last week, I think it was, you were telling us that you're doing a little bit of a meditation before games to kind of get your head into the game. Wonder how is that going for you? Are you adapting to that
Yeah.
consistently now?
Yeah, it's really good. Like I said, it also free up my mind and not to think too much about the things that are going on. Obviously, when you play basketball, there's a lot of things going at you, coming at you, for example, and you just gotta be able to be ready. So for me, with the meditation, it helps me be free in my mind and just kind of be relaxed and my mind is ready to start the game.
Had that been an issue for you before, that your mind was cluttered or you're thinking too much? Do you think?
I mean, not to that point, but I also never went into a slump like I did. So obviously, it's the first time for me that I get to a point where like I had to, figure out things, with my shots and with like the way the things I was going, and also coming from surgery, I think I needed that to, kind of relax and free my mind, because obviously everybody's talking about how bad you're playing and you could play better and it's your contract year. There's a lot of stuff going on, so you just want to be playing well, and when it's not happening, you're trying to find ways to make it better.
Did you hear that noise, that stuff about your game? Did you hear it, or how did it get into your head, or did it?
No, it's not really hearing it. It's just like obviously I know I could play better, but it's also
Right.
the fact that you got teammates, you got coaches, you got family, and they always tell you like things will get better, or things will get better every time, or next shot will go in or whatever. And every time you hear it, eventually you're realizing that you're not the only one realizing you're not playing well. So.
Yeah, it's nice to know you got guys on your side who sort of help you through it.
Yeah.
Teammates can be like that, right?
Yeah, it feels really good to hear. Like I said, it feels good to know that they trust you and they have confidence in you and all. But it's also, it gets annoying eventually when you keep hearing like it'll get better, it'll get better. Like you're like, well, you're waiting for it to happen too. So.
Yeah, I can see annoying would be a good word. You'd be
Yeah.
tired of hearing that crap.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks, Coach. I really appreciate it very much. Thanks again.
No problem.
Thanks, Doug. I saw that we had Michael join us. He's in shadow. Mike, you look very dramatic there. Any last questions for Chris before we let him go?
Yeah, Chris, I just wanted to touch base on, what about, and I'm sorry you can't see my face. What about starting allows you, or the last couple of games, to maybe find a rhythm a little sooner? Is there a difference in your mindset when you get a chance to start like you have the last couple of games?
I guess you get a better feel kind of the game. Obviously, you get to start the game, so you get in the groove faster. But I feel like there's an advantage on both. Like when you start, obviously you get the groove of it faster, but also when you're on the bench, you get to see how the team is playing and what you could bring to the game. So I feel like lately that's what's been helping is the fact that I kind of have both. Sometimes I start and I'm an up bench, so like I kind of see both of the game. But honestly, to be honest with you, my game is still the same. And like I said, I'm focusing so much on the little things right now that starting or coming off the bench is really not what I was thinking. I'm thinking about.
These last 3 games, you've done pretty well. You've impacted the team every game. How much maybe it's just you can relax a little better? Because I know you talked before you were pressing a little bit earlier in the season.
Yeah.
So how much just day to day, just that you can kind of I got this figured out again.
I mean, I also, I know that I'm a really good player. I think I could do a lot of things for a team, and especially for this team. I've been here for 4 years, and honestly, like, it's not like I don't know the system. It's just like I said, I kind of lose a little bit of my touch, a little bit of a groove, and I had to find it back. And the one thing that helped is just staying confident and knowing that it was going to turn around. I think that's something that I always, lived through in my life, knowing that things will always turn around and get better. So I didn't, not get too down on myself, but also acknowledging when things are going wrong and you have to make changes. And I think that helps me out too.
Nice. If you got one more time for one more, Chris. Like you said, your career has been you've had to fight for every single step, right? Going back right to junior college. And what do you think when you see a guy like Scotty, who, he's age 20 and right away he's just able to impact games, be very consistent. From your perspective, what does that look like when you see a guy just can hit the ground in the NBA and
I mean, it's great, to be honest with you. At a young age, having the hunger, having the talent, having the ambition of doing the things that he's doing. Like I said, when guys like that been working their whole life to get to that point, see that it really makes you feel good because, like I said, I wish I would have had that hanger at 20. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was as good as he was at a young age. So it feels good to see somebody like that, and he works extremely hard. So. He deserves all that comes at him, and honestly, it feels good to watch it and be part of it, and also, kind of teach him sometimes and talk to him, and knowing that I'm still an older guy here, so it's really nice to watch him blossom, and hopefully he keeps going because honestly, we need him, and he's really doing a lot of things for this team.